You know, I've been reviewing games for a while now, and some of them have been kind of random. But now I think I should really review the best game ever made. Aww. Hey friends, I'm Pragmatik and I like to talk about video games. And the game I want to talk about today is Megaman X Command Mission, I guess. So let's get into it. Megaman X Command Mission is an RPG spin-off of Megaman X, which is a spin-off of the original Mega Man. Normally I would be wary of touching a spin-off of a spin-off, the exception being in this case is that Megaman X is the best game ever made. There's a lot to say about this one, so let's get started with the story. This game has us pursuing a newly branded maverick known as Epsilon. He's got a grasp on Giga City, and X is on a mission to liberate it. He is teamed up with Zero and Shadow, but it's revealed later that Shadow was an inside maverick for Epsilon, because he totally doesn't look like a guy who'd betray you. I mean, look at that. This conflict separates X and Zero, which forces X to meet some new teammates along the way. Now maybe you're asking yourself, just what is a maverick? Well, strap in kids, because it's time for some exposition. What makes X so unique is that he basically has free will. You know, pretty much everything that goes against the laws of robotics. Well, he's put under diagnostics and in 100 years' time, he's found by Dr. Kane. The doctor is so fascinated by this free will system that he builds a whole bunch of robots with a replicated system, and labels them Reploids. This free will system is basically what separates him from the original Mega Man. Except in Mega Man 7 where he totally makes a decision on his own to kill Dr. Wily. Listen man, I don't know. Anyway, these Reploids can potentially turn against humanity and other Reploids. This action labels them as a Maverick. See where I'm going with this? This is why X is called a Maverick Hunter, which is the basis for the entire story. So basically you're on a mission to find Zero while making friends along the way and defeat the threat that is Epsilon. Great! Now let's talk about the gameplay. A lot of elements in this game are as standard as you can get. You run through very plain dungeons, collecting items along the way, and getting into random encounters that are signified with this sweet guitar riff. The battle system is probably the most unique aspect of this game, and it's certainly not a bad thing. The flow is turn-based, but it's not as basic as all that. It's fun and strategic. The first thing I'd like to bring up is your energy meter. Doing a standard attack causes you to build up energy. This allows for a lot of options. You can spend a little bit of energy to use sub-weapons, which can do a multitude of status ailments and damage your foes. Or you can let it build up and unleash a charge shot, which deals a lot of damage to each enemy. This energy bar changes for different characters, and gives them all unique moves. But beyond that, there is something even greater you can do, and that's the form change. Oh my god, what is that? I love it! Each character can enter a form for a certain amount of turns, which gives them new abilities, ups their defense, and increases their health. It's super helpful in a pinch. I will say that being able to do all these moves, plus changing into an even more powerful form, can make you feel a little bit overpowered at times. Health in general is kind of a unique concept in this game, and I can't really decide whether I love it or hate it. In place of health items, you instead get energy to your sub-tanks. These tanks fill up, and you can select certain amounts from the tank to restore your health. It does serve to make this system feel more like a Mega Man game. It also serves to create more challenge as you can't just stockpile items. Though I can't really get behind nullifying healing items altogether, at least they give you a safety net of having your health restored every time you gain a level. Beyond that, the fights seem kind of slow. Sometimes enemies will load before the background does, and that bugs me. I do like that every time you win a fight, X just raises his hand and exclaims, "I did it!"
Impressive. Quite impressive. It's a very extensive, long-running resume. Says here you seem to have taken a break recently, but you are trying to get back into work. You've got extensive work with doctors and everyone else. I have to say, I think you'd be a great fit for our team, Mr. Megaman? Welcome aboard.
did it!
Yeah, maybe not.
I can't let myself be biased just because it's a Megaman X game. I have to state its faults, and this game has some major faults. Let's start with the dungeons. They all just kind of have this same feel to them. Long hallways with a lot of random encounters. Not a lot to make them particularly interesting. I do, however, like the way the NPCs of this game are portrayed. Rather than a name, they just kind of have a description. Need information? Just talk to talkative female citizen, gossiping female citizen, and man who's scared. If you knew Capcom around this time, you know that their voice acting wasn't the most professional, but this one actually wasn't all that bad. I actually kind of like the voice for X. It kind of fits in my opinion.
This could be a trap. Be careful.
Can't really say the same for Zero though.
Finders keepers for any goodies.
But it's the development and the quality of the cutscenes that need a wag of the finger. I don't know why, but for some scenes, they animate X's lips, but don't for whoever he's speaking to. And it bugs me. But we can't stop there. This particular scene features Ale. Don't know who that is? Good. Doesn't matter, this is literally his introduction, and he's about to sacrifice himself so X can get further into the level.
Ale, wait! There is no time. Leave them to me. Just go! Ale, look at the condition you're in! Please. You have to help Chief R. Ale! I will not let you pass!
I'm not gonna pretend to be an expert on character development, but you can't expect a sad reaction from something like this, especially for someone you just met 20 seconds ago. I know it's a plot device to have this cool cat spider join your team, but man, emotional investment takes more time than that. And that's just kind of the standard for this game. Nothing overly impressive, fun, but you'll probably not think of it as one of your favorites. I'd definitely recommend playing it, but just don't get your hopes up too high. Megaman X Command Mission was not a bad game by any means. It had a lot of unique features that made it replayable and fun. But at the same time, it didn't really do enough to separate itself from just being a spin-off of a spin-off. But hey, it's got Axel in it. Hey guys, thanks so much for checking out the video. Think you'll try out Command Mission? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to gently press that like button. Not too hard, come on man. And subscribe if you want to. Also, go check out my friend's channel. He helped me out in this video and has a ton of great content himself. Have a great day, and as always, keep it practical.